So it has been a wild and crazy year, and us here at the Peach and Steve Show had a great one, a great 2020. We started a show that is, taking off, and it's a fun time. But of course, we had not only good stuff, but some bad stuff. And our final episode of 2020 is all about detailing our years, which were pretty hectic. And I mean, you can't talk about this year without talking about COVID.
Yeah.
And did were you unlucky enough to contract COVID?
Yeah, I had COVID like before COVID was like widely known. And I had kept going. I was sick for like a month straight. 'Cause I have Lyme disease. So when I get sick, I get like really, really sick. And I kept going back to the doctor and they were like, no, you just like have bad luck. We don't know what this is. You're just like always sick. And I was like, no, like, guys, like, I think I'm gonna die. And then I woke up and I couldn't breathe in the night. It was like a whole thing. So happy I didn't die this year.
Wow.
That was big.
Yeah, I don't know if I've had it, but I was in New Orleans uh
Mhm.
the week before everything shut down in March. So, and if
Oh
there was a recording of me and
my
my friends, it would be a lot
Mhm.
of us being like, well, hope we don't get COVID. So really just, inappropriate comments that, we didn't know were inappropriate at the time. But
Oh yeah, like right before the shutdown happened and everyone was like,
mhm,
"Is it real? I
yeah,
don't know." No,
basically.
bitch, it's real.
Yeah. So that was, if I ever
Mm.
ran for public office, I'd have to, people couldn't find out where I was in March of 2020. But I mean, that was kind of it's weird because like people are still going on trips. I'm not out of state because I just like the personal stress would just be too much for me. But that was my one and only trip of 2020 was New Orleans in March. And it kind of highlights my
Wow.
good of the year. And it's kind of sad to me that I have to go, oh yeah, like that 4 days in March was the highlight of my entire year.
Mhm.
But
Ah, I'm dying to go somewhere.
I was
Get some
saying,
sunshine. I'm just getting
true.
paler and paler by the second.
I would, yeah, I didn't even think in New York. So we're both in pretty cloudy cities where the sun sets at like three
And it gets
thirty.
yeah, it gets dark here so early and then I would just get tired and then I'm like tired all night. It's so weird. So weird.
Yeah. When I'm like thinking of, good and bad, I think kind of the way this show started was we both had relationships end because,
Yes, we
yeah.
got broken up with during the
Yeah.
pandemic.
How's that happen?
Yeah. I'm honestly, even though that was like technically a bad part of 2020, it was also probably part of the best part of 2020. Blessing in disguise,
For
I
both of
think.
us, but yet, it's tough to be like, the person leaves, you're like, this is the
Yeah.
best thing that's ever happened to me.
No, it was absolutely so fucking painful. Like, oh my God. Getting now that we've gone through breakups in a pandemic when we can't go out, we can't like go out and party and drink our pain away. We just have to sit with it alone in our apartment.
Yeah.
We're so strong.
We both did the same thing. It was just like, well, I guess I'll just sit here now and figure it out.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah. Mm.
My thing that kind of the counter to that is I did become a single guy, and I don't, I had a pretty funny scenario, which I think I can recount to you now because the person it's about I am not going to name and doesn't listen, but I think it's funny, and I think this sums up like who I am as a person and my life.
All right, let's
And
hear it.
so, and I'm also trying, I'm not going to stop our recording for anyone listening because I'm a very staticky person and sometimes my microphone gets staticky, but
No.
it's trying to warn me, hey, don't tell this story, but I'm going to tell it. So I don't think I've told this on the show, and I don't think my sister listens and she's never heard this. So the morning of my fateful breakup, I wake up and I lived with this lady, this young lady. She wasn't in the
Yeah.
bed, and I was like, "Huh, where'd she go?" So I get
Really?
up, I kind of mosey on around. Hello.
Uh-huh.
I look around, and I see her. She's outside in her car, like on the phone,
Huh.
and I had no idea this was coming.
Okay.
And when you get dumped and you say you didn't know it was coming, the other person's always like, "How could you not see it?" And you're like, "Well, I am just shocked."
I am shocked. I was
But
thinking about me.
yeah, it's so I see she's in her car, and um, I go in the bathroom, and there's a pregnancy test on the counter.
What?
But
Steven! Steven,
and
I didn't know this.
and I'm abstinent, so I was like, "What's happening?"
Yeah.
I can't read pregnancy tests. I don't
What are you talking about? You can't read a pregnancy
know.
test. What? It literally says yes or no.
So I can't read them. So it said negative.
Okay, yeah.
But
So it means you're not pregnant.
I thought it said positive. So I was like, "Oh no, she's in the car because she's pregnant." And I was like, "This is bad. This is really bad."
Mm-hmm.
So I go outside, and so from her point of view, she's on the phone talking with someone about how she's gonna just about to dump me. I come outside thinking she's pregnant, so I go like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "All right, I'm like, just come inside." So she comes inside, and I'm like, "Hey, what are we gonna do about this?" And she must have thought I was like on to her, and she's like, "About what?" I was like, "That pregnancy test." She's like, "It was negative." And I was like, "It is?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then she sprinted up the steps to confirm, and it was negative. So then I go, "Oh," I literally said, "Wow, well, at least nothing else bad can happen today," because that was the worst thing I thought. So I'm sitting downstairs. She comes downstairs. She's like, I'm breaking up with you and I'm leaving right now." And I was like, "What?" So yeah, it was like I like, but when she said that, it's like she had lubed me up with the pregnancy news. That was fake. So when I got that news, I was like, "Oh, that's nothing. Okay, people break up all the time." But
Wow.
yeah, so literally
That's intense.
within a span of like 10 minutes, I went from thinking my girlfriend was pregnant to being single. I was like, ah.
So many feelings.
And then people are like, why do you sometimes spaz out when you're dating people? And I'm like, "Well, because sometimes they get pregnant, then they're not pregnant, and then they dump you and leave within 5 minutes."
Just all within 15 minutes.
And I have a new
Yeah.
girlfriend now, and I hope she doesn't listen to this. I'll tell her not to.
Ooh.
Because so much baggage. It's tough. I made things official on the girlfriend front, since that's the current topic. I made things official, and let me tell you how I did it.
Let me hear.
And then we'll get to you, because no one's listening to hear my cheesy scenario. So I'm like, "Hey,
Yeah.
dress up like we're going out," because she's coming over, and my
Okay.
roommate was here. So I stole
Nice.
this from How I Met Your Mother, where Ted Mosby does the 2-minute date with Stella. So
I'm
Ted
like
Mosby,
currently rewatching
he
How
sets
I
up
Met Your
a date
Mother,
that's
but
2 minutes. It's like they
okay.
get dinner. Okay, that was good. Let's go to the movie. They like run down the street, blah blah blah. So she gets here, and I'm like, I was dressed up, and I'm never dressed up. So
Yeah.
I was like, "Please sit down." So she sits down at the table. My friend comes out pretending to be a French waiter, and
That's cute.
he goes, "Bonjour," and then he goes, "Will you have the chicken?" And I was like, "We will have the chicken." So he sets down a plate of 2 frozen chicken nuggets, and then I ask her like, "How was your day?" Blah blah blah, and then he takes away the chicken nuggets and puts a plate of cookies down, and then before she has a
Hmm.
chance to eat one, he picks it up and says, "Here's the check," and then
She didn't
we
even get a cookie?
she got one eventually, but not in the.
Okay.
So I was like, so we go sit on the couch because we had Space Girl by Francis Forever playing. My new favorite
Nice. Such a
song.
good song.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
favorite song. So I was like, wow, this is a good jam. And then I was like, you know what? I'm kind of tired. You should probably leave. But then I was like, oh, I forgot the rose ceremonies right now. So we run in a folding table with a little flower from our Christmas decorations. And then my roommate comes in and does the bachelor's.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, Stephen, this is the final rose of the evening. Stephen, when you're ready.
You have an amazing roommate.
We're This was all about us having fun. Only reason I date girls is so me and my friends could, do activities. And I gave a
Have
little
fun.
speech and was like, I gave a little
Wow.
speech and was like, what do you want to officially be my lady buddy? That's how I said it. I didn't say that. And then,
Lady buddy. Oh my god. Stop.
do you want to be my lady buddy? I did not say that. That'd have been great though. And she said yes. So
Wow.
um, then we actually got dinner after that. So that was nice.
Oh, nice. And she got the cookie.
She got the cookie. So yeah, so I went
Nice.
from my year literally
Good.
was getting dumped thinking I was a dad to this. So it's been a nice upgrade.
Wow. That is a
Yeah.
pretty good upgrade. I'm happy for you. I can't wait to meet this girl. And how many times did you guys hang out before you asked her to be your girlfriend? I always think that's interesting.
Probably like 8.
8? Okay. Yeah.
She would just come over here like twice a week because we
Mm-hmm.
can't go anywhere. And one
Right.
time we watched Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia 2 with my roommates, and they all
Yeah.
sang along, and I sat there. Um,
Nice. You didn't sing?
no, no, I don't know the songs.
You don't know? You don't fuck with ABBA?
No, but it was the sing along version, so I could have sang. But basically, I'm just advertising myself as a very
What I'm
fun,
saying. You gotta start
hot
listening to
commodity.
ABBA.
I know.
That doesn't know the Mamma Mia songs, the ABBA songs.
But yeah, so it's official,
Noted,
and
noted, nice.
I made it official, and I got
Nice.
blocked. Someone blocked me on Instagram once it was official, so I was like,
That's good. I mean, it's got to come with a block. Every time you start dating someone new, someone's bound to block you. I can't even post
yeah.
photos with me with like a guy or have any guy in my TikTok or my Instagram because I get messages saying you're cheating on me from various men that I do not know.
That's
And I
so
get
scary.
unfollowed. Like a significant amount of people unfollow me as soon as they think that I have a boyfriend or something. My roommate, Alex, amazing guy. Today's his birthday. I love him. We've been living together for the past couple of months, and he was in one of my TikToks, and everyone thought he was my boyfriend, and we're like really mad and quite rude about it.
That's so creepy.
But he is in fact gay. Um, Everyone was like, if you were my roommate, you would be my boyfriend, my girlfriend. And I was like, well, he's not in the market for a girlfriend, so chill. We were roommates. We didn't date. Well, I was also dating your best friend, so there was
Yeah,
that too.
that kind of complicates the chances.
Kind of complicates the things. Oh, my
And I
favorite
was just
ex-boyfriend.
having wild experiences, so
You were having wild experiences that I got to witness leave
yes,
through the back
that's
door.
always the best thing of having
Um,
roommates is a girl leaving through
yeah,
the
and me just
backyard.
watching. I'm probably
Wow.
like, what the fuck? My breakup story isn't as like I feel like well, thankfully there was no pregnancy involved. Thank God.
My
Thank
whole
God. Oh
dating
my
history
God,
is
no pregnancy scares.
unnecessarily dramatic. Most people don't have it, which I've heard. Most people just break up. I'm like, well, I thought I was a dad.
We broke up and then we got hookah after.
What?
So it
That's
was
so
kind of weird.
weird.
It was weird. We like broke up and then I was like, I kind of want hookah. And then we got hookah. And I was also
Wow.
hungry. I was like, this is a lot. I need to be fed. And then I need to go home and not see you for a very long time. Um, but I don't have a boyfriend, but I have been dating. And that's been interesting. So, and I've lost like a lot of friends, but I've also made a lot of friends.
Nice.
So that's good. I feel like that comes with breakups too. Like usually when you break up, like That's always, I feel like, the hardest part with breaking up is like you don't only lose that person out of like your life, but like you lose the friends. And I always find that to be the hardest
Yeah, they have to pick
part.
sides.
And always ends up being the factor why I end up staying in like really certain relationships longer than I probably should, is just because like I don't want to lose the friends.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make sure that I now have a more secure friend group on my end, so that doesn't happen anymore.
No, that is
But
the
yeah,
worst. See,
that's the worst.
my ex, I didn't lose any friends, so I got
That's
lucky there,
good. You
which
got
is kind
lucky.
of a
I lost
bad
a lot
sign.
of friends. Even though they would say like, "You're still my friend," I'm like, it's like, yeah, but like I don't see
We
you.
can't
Not
hang
really.
out. Yeah.
We can't really even talk. Like the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm still so grateful that everything happened the way that it did. You know?
Yeah. 2020 was a big dating experience year for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I got on dating apps, which I never thought I would do. I actually did meet some cool people. I met like two
It's
cool
tough.
people, two
Like
okay people.
when you meet
I don't
someone
know
you
if they're
like on a dating app, you have to like keep them
like
around.
cool. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I don't know.
I mean, my new lady buddy I met on Hinge.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, we both saw each other and then both had other Hinge dates that went poorly. And then
Mm.
we're like, just want to hang out and just avoid all the other Hinge people. Like
So
if
did
I,
you guys delete the app together? Is that like a thing you do when you like officially date? You like look at each other while you delete the app off
well,
your phone? How does that work?
yeah, you're naked and you stare in each other's eyes and delete the app.
Yeah, you're like delete
See,
hinge.
my friend Nick, who's a loyal listener of this, was like, "Did you delete it like in the commercials?" And I was like, "Yeah." So we were having a chat one night. I was like, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
seeing other girls. I mean, look at me. Like I've tricked you into hanging out with me. I said it was like Nathan for you. I was like the plan, trick her into dating me. So,
Nice. Always the plan.
and I was like,
And you're like someone who wants to have a girlfriend. That's like not a problem for you. You're not like, you
all
don't have
about it.
commitment issues. You're not like in a dark place,
Yeah,
dealing with drugs.
true.
I'm just going through every reason every guy's given me the past like
I just can't open up emotionally. That I never. I like.
yeah.
So when I have dates with girls and I'm not like they're getting along with me and they don't think I'm a weirdo, I'm like you have to explain
Hmm.
things to me about like weird guys. And every girl I ask about their weird dates always tells me the craziest stuff. I'm like, oh my
Hmm.
god. But to your Hinge question, we were having a conversation. And I also told her I wouldn't talk about her on this, but this is becoming a lot about her. But anyway, we're having
This
a.
whole episode is about her.
I'll name it after her. I'll just put her name as the title. So people Google her,
You
this will pop
should.
up.
That's cute.
Um, no, she was like, I'm like, I'm not seeing anyone else. She's like, me neither. And then she deleted her app. And then I did like,
In front of you?
yeah. And then I did it like a day later because I like screenshotted some of the conversations so I could remember the dates and stuff, you know? But
That's of you guys, so you
I
know
already,
like your
yeah.
your anniversary. That's
Yeah.
nice.
I already paused my profile.
Yeah.
I wasn't actively seeking new ladies because I had another date that
I didn't know you could pause it.
yeah, you can make it so you only have your matches to chat to.
Oh,
Um,
okay. That's
so,
that's interesting.
but when I did, and I texted your sister that it
Hmm.
was official, and I said I got to make it Facebook official, and she gave me a quote that I agree with, is that it's not official until it's Facebook official, and
Oh,
I
that's it's
I need that
well,
tattooed on my
you should
arm.
frame that. Yeah, you need that tatted on your arm. That should be your wedding vow. It should just be a part of, you guys should get matching shirts too. Maybe I'll get you that for Christmas.
And when you
So did
when
you
you
make
make
it Facebook official?
yeah, it's Facebook official. I lost some Facebook
Oh my
friends. I got
god.
blocked on Instagram, so I think there were some
You're a wanted man.
I think there
You're a
were a
wanted
few
man.
a few ladies who
A
were not
few people
happy.
who were a little bit upset by it.
If you're talking to someone and then you don't talk for a while, and then I get a girlfriend, like, am I supposed to like alert the other people that I'm dating? So like, no.
You know, I don't know. I was thinking about that. I was like, Because I just assume, like, as soon as someone stops talking to me, I'm like, they got a girlfriend, or they got back together with their ex, or they died. One of the three.
Jeez. Well, see, like I wasn't like actively talking to anyone else. Like if that was the
Oh,
case, I would
okay.
I would say something if that was the case. I'm not just gonna like ghost people, but
Yeah,
uh,
it's important not to ghost people. I'm always wondering. I never know if I'm ghosted or not, but I feel like I usually end up dating people who actually like me or are into me, or I try to. So, there's always that. What was I gonna say before? Oh yeah, it was a red flag for me. It should have been more of a red flag, but whatever. Was that my ex-boyfriend was super against anyone knowing that we were dating.
oh, that's my
Like,
biggest red flag. I was telling this about the Facebook
yeah.
official stuff.
And I made so many excuses. I was like, whatever, like, fuck
It's gotta
Facebook.
be on
And not just
Facebook.
Facebook, but just like even just like posting, like having a photo of me on his like Instagram page, or like even just a story, even just saying that,
That's weird.
just a regular Instagram story. He would Instagram like everyone else there but me. Yeah, it wasn't
That's like
good.
the whole fun of dating someone is you could post a picture and be like, I have a girlfriend and you don't. Ha.
Yeah.
And keep getting blocked.
Yeah, that wasn't it. I never made the big feature.
Wow.
So red flags. Even though I feel like you should be like stoked to post photos of me and tell people we're dating. I'm really cool and
Yeah,
like
like, and if
nice.
you are dating someone, which we are not, if you are dating someone that's like hideous and you don't want to post pictures of
Yeah.
them, then you probably shouldn't date that person.
Yeah.
You should be trying to show off who you're
Yeah,
dating,
and
you know?
also like I'm definitely not hideous.
Yeah.
So like, or maybe I am and it's me and my false sense of reality. But like, what? How do you hide someone for like 3 years?
I know,
Crazy.
that is weird.
Crazy. So weird.
For loyal listeners, so I have my good and bad list, and it literally says travel to New Orleans, and then second is or third is got a girlfriend. But I was thinking,
That's your
so for loyal
list. That's
listeners,
great.
in the first episode of the show, I told a story about how I had this like weird date, and then the girl got a boyfriend right after, and then blocked me on Instagram once she heard the episode. Um, she's mutual friends on Facebook and went to the same high school as my new girlfriend because
Really? So they know each other.
I live by my hometown now. So yeah, and I was like, well,
Mm-hmm.
it's just all one big connected um thing of who's blocking me
That's
and whatnot.
crazy.
Man, see, when we started this too, it was kind of the focus was like a dating podcast. So I'm really gonna have to
Yeah.
get some maybe look into the past in 2021 and think of some good tales to share. I mean, I could tell stories from when we lived together for 4 months. I have hundreds. Like the time hung out with a girl and her bed was on the floor and there were flies in the room. Um,
Oh,
that was kind of gross. When we
that
lived
was
in a
that's
house,
really gross.
we lived in a house. We had fleas,
Disgusting.
so I went
Oh,
to,
that was terrible.
and we had a
It
deaf
was so
exterminator,
gross.
um,
Oh yeah.
who obviously can't listen to the episode because we don't have subtitles. Um,
No, we should make subtitles.
for him,
I forgot about the exterminator.
the deaf exterminator, he killed all the. But I would like tell girls like, "Hey, you want to hang out? Let's catch up." So I could like go to their house. I would take like a shower caddy, shower the fleas off there, and then come home. I'm
Ew,
like, "Excuse me, can I
ew.
shower my fleas off?" Like I literally was a dirty
Before I
like
hop into
rat,
your bed.
like a rat.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
I think I'll be single for a while, so I'll keep the dating part going. I actually have a date tonight.
wow. Sunday night date.
So, yeah, yeah. Dates are fun. I like going on dates, but now it's just like awkward because it's like nothing's open. Like indoor
Yeah.
outdoor dining's always closing. So it's like, should we just Netflix and chill? And it's like, fuck, we really have no other options when it's cold out, do we? So,
Yeah. See, when girls Netflix and chill with me, that means we're gonna watch Mamma Mia and have my roommates there dancing along. So
nice.
you have to.
One time I watched 4 movies with this guy. 4.
Oh my god.
movies. Four.
That's too many movies. I'd stop after a half.
Yeah, he was like, "Are you asleep?" And I'm like, "No."
You're like, I'm
I'm
trying
like,
to hold
"Get
my
to
breath
sleep."
until I pass out.
Yeah.
So one thing I wanted to bring up too, because you started to mention it last
Does.
episode, but you saved it. I need to hear about this comic book you published because you brought it up last time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So crazy. So last year, my Christmas gift to my ex-boyfriend, the one who I was saying didn't post me or whatever, no Facebook official. I made him a comic book for Christmas. My sister helped me write it. Well, she doesn't listen, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
gonna
ignore
text
her.
her.
But but basically his Christmas gift was this book that I wrote for him, and it was a coloring book and comic book, and it was like a little story about us that I had made up and I drew, and I got it printed, and it's really fucking cute, and it was a really good Christmas gift. And then we broke up and I published it. So now it could be a Christmas gift for everyone.
That's amazing.
Um, Thanks. So it's pretty cool. It's really, really cute. It's really cute. And my mom gave it to a bunch of people as Christmas gifts last year because I made extra copies, and like all these little kids were loving it. It's an adorable story. So
Wow.
you should buy it on Amazon.
Well, what's it called?
Oh, it's called Adventures of Cowboy Cam, and it's in my link tree in my Instagram bio and on my TikTok. And it's this really cute little story. And it was honestly a really good gift. I don't know if I'm going to be writing any other boys comic books, but I might one day. So we'll see.
Well, if
But
it
yeah,
makes you
that was a
feel
good
better,
gift.
if you were never Facebook official, it was never official. So, based
It's
on the
true. So
new
like
rules
we
I've
never
established,
even
so
dated.
yeah, it was more
Yeah.
so just a, kind of a hangout.
Yeah, we were
You're
just friends actually. We never actually broke up because we weren't dating. I should let him know.
like just to clarify.
Just to clarify.
As we begin the wrap up, I'm trying to think of it. Like you, so I guess you had a breakup and published a book. I had a
Hmm.
breakup and also got inspired to publish my own book. So kind of, uh,
We have so much in common. We're honestly twins in so many ways.
we both had, well, I was gonna say crazy dates. Your dates are like with guys who like might say weird stuff to you and are weird. Mine are like these wild
Really weird.
adventures where I just get the wrong idea.
I know.
Mine are like marching up a river 5 miles and like climbing down a waterfall, and then the girl being like, "I have a boyfriend." Like,
Yeah.
oh, or I had or the experience of I told you before we started the show of hanging out with a girl for an hour and a half, and she goes, "Are you gonna kiss me or what's going on?" And I was like, what the heck?" And at that point, I
Excuse
don't want
me.
to. So I did, but like it was, and then it was just like awkward, obviously. So you should never say that if you're hanging out with.
So
It's got to be like a
awkward.
romantic
I just had
ask.
a yeah.
I'm trying to think
Yeah,
of
it's gonna be
yours.
like, are we gonna risk our lives for each other or not? Like, are you gonna give me COVID or what's going on? Yeah.
Like your
I had a
bed.
lot of leaving dates and wearing my mask as I hug them goodbye as a
Wow,
no kiss.
that's
Mask on.
smart. I didn't even think of that. That's a
That
smart.
was my way.
That's a good COVID plan. It's like you just put it up so they can't
Yep.
kiss
It's
you.
just like, oh my God, this was so fun. Thank you. And I put my mask on and I'm just like, thanks so much. And I give them a hug goodbye. I did that a lot. There's probably like maybe like five or something like that.
Wow.
It's that went like that. I got a lot of I expected you to be catfish. That was fun.
Yeah, it's like,
Um,
is that a compliment or an insult?
okay. I know, I'm like, all right. thought you were gonna be a dude. And I'm like, okay, well,
Maybe I am.
fun. Maybe I am. Come find out. Come get these antibodies. Um, I actually had a guy say that to me once.
Ugh.
I told him that I had the antibodies, and he was like, "Come give me your antibodies." And I was like, "Ew."
Like, no, gross.
Um, that was that was his pickup line. Um, fun.
I'm trying to think of like, I mean, I've
Yeah,
gone
I'm
through
excited for
like,
2021.
yeah, thank God. It's so close.
Uh-huh. It's so close.
Like my bad of the year, like I fainted at a wedding, which I recounted on here. Um, and listen, so
Oh
like I
yeah.
had, so like COVID hit in March. April I had a
Mm-hmm.
death in the family. Get dumped in May.
No, I'm sorry.
Thought I was a
Mm-hmm.
dad for 10 minutes in May. Um,
7 months is a long
couldn't get a
time. Yeah.
couldn't get a job, and then like in
Mm-hmm.
May, I wasn't like sit around and just like be bummed. I mean, I'm not saying that's wrong if people are, but I'm like, all right, I gotta like just stay busy.
Okay.
But then everything started to turn around and got better. So my advice is just be like me.
Yeah.
I had a fling with a 20-year-old for a few months.
20.
Yeah, 20.
Steven, what the
Yeah, it was a little fling sesh, and I met her 20-year-old friends.
Steven.
They were all younger than me.
20 is too young for you.
I know. Now my current
They have
lady.
to be able to go to the bar.
Hey, the bars were
How old's your
closed.
current girlfriend? Oh my god.
My current
Oh yeah, the
girlfriend is the
bars are
same age
closed.
as me, 26, age appropriate.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
get this, she's a lawyer. So I'm ready to be a stay-at-home dad
That's
already.
hot. That's hot. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I make
Nice.
her talk to me like I'm a bad client.
Oh my
Like,
god.
tell me to accept the plea deal.
Oh my god.
But no,
That's
I was.
so
She's like, yeah,
funny.
that's what I do. I was
I'm
like,
gonna try to stop dating artists.
yes, don't date people
That's
who
what I do.
date someone who has a 401k set up.
Yeah, I really gotta chill on these art boys. They just end up
Asking
no.
you to Venmo them half of the dinner bill.
Yeah. Nope.
Art
No
boys.
more. No more. I say that, but I always end up going back to art boys.
You need a nine
But
to fiver.
we'll see. We'll see what 2021 brings. I haven't gone through my Hinge messages or Raya messages in a while. But
Maybe there's a fun, normal person just waiting out there.
I know, but
But speaking of 2021, I did write down a few resolutions. Um,
oh, that's good.
I think my top ones
Let's hear
get
them.
vaccinated and travel outside of Ohio. Those go
Oh,
together.
hell yeah.
I'm
Those are
also,
very important.
yeah, you got to get vaccinated first. And then I am
Mm-hmm.
finishing my application for a PhD program. So that could be fun. I could be a little doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Nice. For med school?
Nah, for English. So if anyone asked for a doctor, I'd be like, yes, but I have very limited capabilities.
Damn.
Doc,
Yes, but
a doctor of the
I need
language.
grammar.
What's
Mm-hmm.
what's your top
Language of love.
what's your top resolution?
My top resolution is this is so hard. There's like three. Okay. I want to
It could be multiple at the
I
top.
want to start a YouTube channel. Okay. I want to start a YouTube channel with like, at least 1,000 followers. I want to have a monetized YouTube channel. I want to, grow my TikTok. I want to have a food show. I want to have a food show. This is what I want. Okay. New Year's resolutions. I want a food show. I want a YouTube channel. And, and I want an apartment, like a living situation that I am really comfortable in. That's
And
what I
those kind of
want.
go together.
Yeah, those all like go together,
Food show on
I
YouTube,
think.
and you make
And
money to
maybe
get
I'll
your own
start like
apartment.
working out or something. Yes,
Eh,
yes, yes. All of that. And, I want to be more confident and, you know, make more art. Be more confident. I definitely need to be more confident, work on that more. Who knows? Maybe in 2021, that one guy will text me back. We'll
I think
see.
our show resolution for if we were to give dating advice, it would be to
Yeah.
tell everyone to avoid toxic relationships. I'd say that's
Avoid toxic relationships. Avoid, avoid, avoid. I'm so bad at ignoring red flags. I'm trying to, though. I'm trying to.
same. I always say I'm colorblind, so that's why I can't
Yeah,
see it.
I
It's my good
I
dad
don't
joke.
know.
It's tough
It's a
though
good
because
dad joke.
you're in
Yeah.
it, and it's like you're like, well, I'm sure everyone else's relationships are like this. It's like, no, they're not.
Right, like everything has flaws. You know, don't gosh. Yeah. Don't get into toxic
Yeah,
relationships.
don't
Try
get
to
into
be
them in the first
sober a
place.
decent
Yeah.
amount of the time.
Yes.
Yeah, don't get into them in the first place. Try to have some sober dates.
Yes.
Because people are different when they're on drugs versus when they're sober. So try that. Um,
That's a good. That is a
yeah.
good point because a lot of times it's either you'll have like dates on the weekends, so it's like, oh, I'm gonna drink or do illegal substances, but it's like we got to get to know the person who they are normally.
Right, right, right. And then you fall for someone that's not even who they are.
Oh, that's deep.
That's what they're like when they're all messed up and
Yeah.
they're different. It's just don't do that.
Hmm.
Mm.
I'll leave it at that, and as our top
Mm.
advice, because wrapping up here, where our Zoom call is a little choppy, but it's fine. It's kind of how every show and podcast is done this year. It's not good on Netflix to watch, but it's good on YouTube or to listen to as a podcast. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we leave the year with, I think we gave out some great advice and stories, um, dating stories in particular. We have too many,
Yeah.
and by the time we return, maybe you'll have a few more. Mine won't be as thrilling, but I have
Yeah.
a bank of, I'd say, of at least 800 that I could share at any given moment. So,
800.
not to sound like
Um, yeah.
a
Maybe in
whore.
2021 we can film together.
I know. I would just film like 5 at once, and then I wouldn't have to do
Mm.
any work for a month. I could just upload them.
We should try to do that.
And we need a theme song that I could play, or a theme to open up the YouTube video. That's one of my tasks. So it's the
And
same
I
every
need
time.
and I need to make a new logo.
Plenty of
I
show
I would
resolutions.
love, yeah. Yeah,
And
I'll add that to our resolution and that we can film together. I'll be in Cincinnati for Christmas, so meet
oh,
me.
I can't travel on Christmas. I have to work. I have so many freelancing jobs. So it's part of my good that I didn't get to.
That's great. That's
Um,
so good.
so I can actually buy Christmas gifts this year that aren't stupid.
Nice. I
Um,
brought everyone manifesting candles. I want to be a
I like
better
that.
witch in 2021. A better witch. Yeah.
Another good goal.
I was on on TikTok live today while I was eating as I do. And someone asked me what my body count was. And I was like, "Sir,
Are you
that
eating?
is a weird question." And they were like, "Why? You're grown. Why is that weird?" And I was like, because the person who's asking is like 7 or 11 years old, probably, or 72 or 50 years old.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
also
weird
just like
question
a weird question in general. Like, who talks about that stuff?
to ask a stranger.
Even though some people do, a lot of people do.
I don't like it.
I just, I'm just like that. I don't know if we need to talk about that. Does it make a difference?
Exactly. Well, comment with your own personal body count on our YouTube channel. We'll wrap it up. I think we've given some good advice while Zoom crashes on me, but um, we'll be back. We'll maybe reset our schedule in 2021 and figure it out from there. Any parting words?
Sounds good. I am so excited for 2021. We did it. We got through the year.
This is true.
That's all I got.
I hope everyone enjoys Ryan Seacrest's ABC New Year's celebration. And once that concludes, we will see you in 2021. So be safe and get vaccinated if you can.
Do it.